Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we are currently in a situation where we need to destroy this base, specifically these two buildings. We've also got this rather heavy lance closing in on us. We already went through one lance and these turrets, and we are in kind of a bruised up state. Not hugely bruised, I suppose, but we're doing okay. This Victor is actually doing substantially worse than we are, which is nice. But we should go ahead and get our Highlander into cover, I think. Our Banshee is in cover and braced, so I think we should go ahead and just walk here. We'll get 2 evasive pips, and we'll be able to attack this Victor, and we'll get in cover. And we'll otherwise force them to come to us, because they don't have much cover up here unless they hang out here, and our fire support can really maul them if they go there. So I'm going to go ahead and attack this Victor. And realistically, we could theoretically just straight up kill him here, but I'm not holding my breath. That's about what I expected. We did get through the armor, though.
Incoming bandit!
You do no damage. Like, seriously, you do no damage. That's fine. You can attack the Banshee all you want. So that's a 70-tonner there. So that's probably a grasshopper?
Good to go.
Okay. Realistically, I want to kill this Victor.
Commander?
Can we kill it if we precision strike this? Yeah, we can. I think. 123, so we would need, what, 5 medium lasers to hit? And we've got, what, 8? Odds are a little on the low side, but we can give it a go. We've got another round of morale, so... And we got it.
Come on, people. Let's make it happen.
Excellent.
Enemy eliminated.
Okay, I just want you to brace. Otherwise. And I want to reserve the fire support. Let them move. Okay, so that's a 90-tonner. We still can't see them.
I hear ya.
I'm just going to rest our awesome to dump some heat. And that's a stalker. Ooh. I'd like a stalker. Attacking the Highlander. I don't blame them. That's the right call.
In my cockpit.
Yeah, that happens. Okay. So, with that being the case, we have our own missile boat that we can use to eliminate a lot of the armor off of this stalker, and it's going to be very exposed next turn. Because, at least as soon as this heavy is done moving, this grasshopper, that's fine. Our armor is getting low in this torso. That's something we need to consider. But now they can't move again until phase 1, so we get to move all 4 of our mechs. And I am going to focus this stalker.
Time to die.
And look at that. His armor is basically a third gone already. I like it. Okay, so the question then becomes, what do we do with the Highlander? Do we jump it in? Or do we stay in cover? We could jump to here and be in cover. I like this position a lot. I'm going to precision strike this stalker, and I want to take out this torso if we can. Although this leg is pretty attractive for the knockdown. Odds are much better on the torso, though, and I think we're going to get a knockdown anyway.
Here we go.
Hey, LRM-10 crit.
Critical hit, Commander.
They're now unsteady, and the awesome can get a knockdown here, for sure. We can actually alpha this, and we're going to.
This should be good.
Ooh,
Another hit like that.
that poor,
you're
poor
toast.
stalker. So that's at least 2 pilot injuries there. And a knockdown.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, we get a called shot here. We could go for the pilot injury. See if we can get a kill on the pilot. Or we could just go for a kill shot. I don't think we have the damage for a kill shot. Especially since we're not able to fire one of our medium lasers. So I think we'll just do this instead.
Fire it.
Okay. And then we will otherwise bolster. So they got the stalker up. And then what are they going to do with it? Fire on the Banshee. Okay. Well, we're braced, so that's fine. Now this guy, this Highlander, is a potential threat. But he really doesn't have much other than that PPC, really. Interesting.
I'm losing armor bad.
Yeah, they're focusing you pretty hard, but... I mean, realistically,
Yes, Commander.
I think the Highlander just stays put. And does this. And then just, we don't fire this medium laser.
Copy.
Ammo explosion. And a head hit. That should be a dead stalker, right? Pilot incapacitation? I would think it would be. Because let's see, it got a knockdown, an ammo explosion, a head hit, and both torsos. So that is one strong pilot to still be up. Wow. Okay. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're just going to multi-target this at this point. Is the Grasshopper or the Highlander the bigger threat? I feel like the Grasshopper is who we should focus first. So we're just going to multi-target A, B, and we're going to shoot our medium lasers at the Grasshopper, and then one of our LRM-20s, our better LRM-20, at the Stalker, but the other at the Grasshopper.
Line them up and I'll shoot them down, Commander.
Excellent. And this Stalker should die here. There we go.
Bang! You're dead.
Okay, so the Grasshopper is now the target.
What can I do for you?
So I'm going to go ahead and move the Awesome over here. See if we can get their attention a little bit, hopefully. And of course, we can't fire all of our PPCs. That would be a little too much to hope for. But we can fire our large laser and a single PPC. And we're going to do exactly that.
Right, Commander.
Structure exposed on this leg. That's interesting.
Orders.
I'm going to go ahead and... do we move the Banshee? I feel like we have to. Question then is, how far do we move the Banshee? Do we move out of cover? Do we stay in cover? Do we sprint away? Or do we just stay put for one more round? 152 armor, 126 armor. I don't think they can destroy either of those components this round. So I think we're just going to stay put. Or maybe we should just brace. We're very close to overheating right now. Let's just brace.
Confirmed. Holding and cooling.
Dump heat. Make them waste even more time on this Banshee. That was the right call. That was absolutely the right call. He just went heat critical and ended in the rough terrain. That's interesting.
Standing by.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the Highlander here.
Affirmative.
Like so. And then I'm going to precision strike this grasshopper to reserve him back, because we do not want him moving into cover. So I'm going to try to kill his left leg here, and we'll see if this works.
Locking in target.
It didn't, but we still reserved him back, and killed the jump jet, so that's fine.
Critical hit, Commander.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So, this would overheat us. We actually only have 2 rounds of LRMs left, though, so we don't really have to be too concerned.
Special delivery!
There we go. That entire side of the grasshopper.
There's more where that came from.
Okay. So with that being the case, I now want the Awesome to continue to do damage to this guy. Can we fire another PPC? We actually can. We're going to fire this PPC. And do we just go for a kill shot here? 165. We can do 160. So unless he has LRM ammo here, which he does, I don't think we can kill him any way we slice it, unless we kill him with pilot injuries.
Affirmative.
Yeah, okay. Well, that still did a lot of damage to him.
Shoot you, you'll take it and
I'm receiving you.
And then the question is, what do we do with the Banshee? The Banshee's armor is getting very low. Do we just withdraw? Or do we go for the kill shot? Wait, that's out of LOS? With the Highlander? Really? No, it's not. I just couldn't see that. That, though, that might be out of LOS of the Highlander. Or out of effective range, anyway. So if we are able to kill the Grasshopper, their Highlander might not be able to see our Banshee from there. That's what I'm gambling on here. Get that kill. Okay, we got the kill.
Show 'em what you got.
Now hopefully it can't see our Banshee. He might walk forward, though, and be able to see it. Oh, but he's attacking the Highlander. With just his LRMs?
light hit.
Or are those SRMs? Just his SRM. That's an interesting choice.
I hear ya.
Well, we're going to dump our last round of missiles into this guy, but probably not right now, actually. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move up here with our Cyclops.
You betcha.
And we're just going to toss 2 medium lasers at him and sink a tiny bit of heat. Because I don't want to dump our last round of LRMs when he's entrenched and braced. And in cover.
Got it.
So we're going to use this time primarily to close, but that was just to get an evasion pip off of him there. So
Yes,
the Highlander
Commander.
can then close in. And we are actually in range of the small lasers here, which is great. Now this will overheat us if we alpha him. But I'll just not fire these 2 medium lasers and these 3 medium lasers. Sure. Now he does have a big damage reduction, but that's okay.
I'm here.
Okay, we do have LOS here. Let's just sprint the Banshee over this direction to take up position up here. And
Alright,
otherwise
let's
sink heat,
move.
since we're riding that red line really, really tight.
I hear ya.
And then we can have the Awesome sit, like, back here-ish? Yeah, back here.
Coordinates received.
Now, the other thing, of course, is that we need to sink heat. And I'm just going to fire only the large laser right now
Tell me what to shoot.
for that breaching shot. And otherwise sink heat. So he's going to walk in and melee the Highlander, but he's standing on the rough terrain. Oh, wow. He actually did a lot of damage there, but whatever.
My armor's getting blown apart.
So he just made a huge mistake. He only has 1 evasive pip, He is no longer braced, he is no longer in cover, and he's on the rough terrain, so he's going to be taking extra stability damage. That was a very large error. And we are taking advantage of that by firing our last round of LRMs. And we got an ammo explosion.
Like that and you're toast.
And look at that. He's at full
Hold on,
instability now.
Commander.
One hit and he is knocked down.
What can I do for you?
Which is the job of the awesome. We're not going to fire the large laser. We're just going for the stability damage here.
Roger that. Firing on target.
Yeah. He made a huge error. It's just insane how big of an error this guy made. Because our Banshee is now in position to take very large advantage of that. We're going to not fire this medium laser, but that torso is just gone. Or we could hit everywhere but the torso. That works too.
Right
But
here.
now the Highlander can just step on this guy.
Yeah.
And there's a crit on his LRM-20. I mean, sure, he's going to be able to melee again. If he wants to, but he shouldn't want to. But he wants to. Okay, he exposed structure over here. We're going to have to keep that in mind. But he's now really, really screwed. Because he just stayed for reasons. Reasons that I cannot enumerate. I have no idea why he stayed. There goes another torso, so there's a pilot injury.
Want some more? Huh?
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, so the question then is, what can we fire here? We can fire 2 PPCs, and I think that's what we're going to go for.
Time to die.
And yeah, he's totally
Standing
screwed.
by.
Like, do we fire on him? I feel like we actually do. Like, he's pretty guaranteed dead here.
Copy that. Firing out strike.
There we go. Turian reinforcements are gone.
Mech destroyed.
However, it is time to put a cut in here, so I think I'm going to do that, and next episode, we will wrap up this mission by destroying this military base. And we're also going to be wrapping up this campaign, possibly in the next episode as well. So subscribe for more, and I will see you all next time.